A con, defined as an instant of deceiving or tricking someone, but it's not necessarily a bad thing, just depends on who you con. Come on, we've got to get this done.
Working on it.
Have you got the papers?
Yeah. Good luck.
You're late.
Sorry, I got held up.
Right, well, let's get started, shall we?
Yeah, I got those documents from Danver & Co.
Wow, didn't think you could do it. I'm impressed.
Well, that's what I do.
May I have a look? You know, to make sure everything's there and everything.
Of course. Got bank statements, company associated, the lot.
A lot.
So, what are we talking about? Should we say 2,000 for the whole thing?
Well, this is all well and good, but I'm afraid I can't do business with you. Now, you see, I did my research on you and your little partner. What's his name again? Danny Michaels. And that makes you Neil Peters. To tell you the truth, I'm impressed. If I hadn't have found out who you were, I would have done the deal with you and lost myself a lot of money.
Damn. Call it fair game and go our separate ways?
You see, I'm a fair man, so usually I would say yes. But you happen to catch me on a bad day today. So, how about you and your friend do me a deal, and then we'll call it quits?
Depends. What do you want us to do?
Well, there's a new competitor in the game. I want you to help me take him out of a lot of money.
Why? What would you get out of this?
If he loses the money, his business will slowly fall. In turn, that makes me more money.
Fair enough. We'll get to it. But if we do this, you don't rat us out.
Sounds like a deal.
He knew.
About what?
About us, about the con.
So what do we do now?
Well, he said we could do a con for him.
You're kidding, right?
No, he said if we did this job, he'd call it quits, not getting the cops involved.
So what does he want us to do?
He wanted us to con a competitor, goes by the name of Steve Johnson.
Looks like he's head of a new company, Phoenix Corporation. Looks like they're doing good stuff.
Right, we need to find this guy's routine.
Well, luckily for us, Steve has a very easy to follow routine. From home, he heads to work, and then he heads back home again.
Is there any point where he isn't at work or home?
I was getting there. He has a lunch break from 12:30 to 1:15, where he heads to the local cafe.
So this is where we find our way in. So this is where we find our way in. When does he get here anyway?
Just be patient. Look, that's him coming now.
Right, let's evaluate the scene.
He looks like he's on his computer.
Great observational skills.
Alright. What I meant is he isn't looking at his surroundings. Look what's next to him.
His phone.
Right. So how do we get it?
I'll be right back.
Where are you going now?
See, these napkins are dirty. Let me get you some new ones.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here, his phone.
He's got a meeting with an art consultant on the 23rd.
That's our way in.
And where'd you get those clothes from?
Here you go, new napkins for you, sir.
Thanks.
Alright, so we know how to get him now.
Well, that's good. I was starting to worry I'd have to call the police on you guys.
What are you doing here?
I just came to check how you're doing.
We're doing fine, thanks. Oh, by the way, this is my partner, Danny Michaels.
Nice to meet you.
Right. Well, you were saying how you're going to complete the con.
Yeah?
Well, I want to hear it.
Fair enough.
We're pulling the art con.
It's difficult to do, and costs a bit.
We make double back, so it's worth spending that little bit of money.
And how do you plan on getting the money?
Small cons. Build up our budget.
Tell you what, I'll give you your budget. How much do you need?
$250.
For a little con?
This is anything but little. We need to acquire a real painting.
Then we need to replicate the painting, which can require equipment.
And how do you plan to forge it? They'll check, they'll know it's a fake, they check.
Well, that's why I've got the real one. They'll check that, and then we'll swap it. Danny here is a good forger, so he can create the copy. They won't tell the difference.
Tell you what, I'm impressed. I don't think you do it. Well, here's the check. And I'll let you get to it.
I'm not so sure about this.
Why?
Well, he's not our usual target.
In what way?
Well, we usually go after the bad people, like this guy. Instead, we're going after a nice person. We may be con artists, Danny, but we have morals.
Fair enough.
Anyway, let's get on to it.
Right. We get the painting from Designer Art Gallery. They've got an exhibition there.
The camera pans round, leaving us a couple seconds to get the painting and replace it with a fake.
Well, this is easier than expected.
Don't get cocky, still got a lot to do. You carry on making that copy of the artwork.
Alright. What are you going to do then?
Just going to make a couple phone calls. Hello, this is
Old Flaren.
Donald Flaren. I'm speaking to Steve Johnson's assistant. I'm calling from the Designer Art Gallery. We're going to have to move Steve Johnson's appointment to an earlier date. Is there any time he'd be available? Right, I think the best date would be 24th of May, around 12:30. Yes, that'd be perfect. If you could just pass that information to him, thank you.
So we have a deadline then?
Yeah, in a week's time.
Cool.
Just need to make one more phone call. Hello, I'm Daniel Chant. I'm Steve Johnson's new assistant. I'm afraid to tell you I would like to cancel the appointment. Yes, the one we have with you on the 30th of May. I'm afraid Steve Johnson has lost interest in your artwork.
So everything's planned then?
Yep, all sorted. Just need that painting finished and we're all ready to go.
Hello. Come have a seat.
Thanks. Let's get down to business.
So I'm willing to buy the painting off you for £5,000.
Very well, seems fair enough.
I believe we've met. Steve Johnson.
Nice to meet you.
This is my apprentice, Robert Jr. Anyway, here's that painting.
Looks authentic. And here is your money.
Right. Here's the painting for you then. Pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Johnson.
Well, that was easy.
Indeed.
Welcome back. I assume it all went smoothly?
What are you doing here? I thought we were done. We conned Steve. That's it. Over. Call it quits, remember?
Yes, I do remember that. But then I saw another opportunity. Why just punish Steve when I can take his money as well?
Oh no, that wasn't part of the deal.
Well, it was the deal, but now I've changed it.
Danny, just give him the money.
And I'll take the painting as well. It's got to be worth something.
No, you've got the money. Just leave.
You're forgetting again. I can still rat you out.
Fine.
Good decision. I'll let you be. And good job on the con, by the way. Ben Diamond, I presume?
Diamond.
Sorry. Well, I got the painting you wanted.
Very good. Let's have a look. Want to make sure it's authentic.
Yes. Get on with it. How much are you saying? I would say about 6,000. I do have other buyers.
Well, you might have to sell to them because I'm not buying.
What?
It's a fake.
No.
Well, that was interesting.
Yep. Real painting with Steve Johnson and the fake one with Ross Klein. Couldn't have done it any better.
And we get to keep the £5,000.
And we don't need to worry about the police. Even he isn't stupid enough to give them a call while in possession of a copy of a recently stolen artwork. Overall, pretty good week.